Hello, children. How are you all? Hope you all are keeping yourself safe and staying at home. And all the more important is keeping yourself happy. Today, I want to talk to you about managing your emotions effectively. Because I've seen at times you people don't know how to manage emotions. And in that, we react to the situations, we react to the other person's behavior in such a way that it is having bitter consequences. And we can manage our emotions. It is a matter of learning. Like we learn different subjects, you learn biology, you learn physics, you learn chemistry, you learn English, you learn mathematics. Similarly, you can learn how to manage your emotions. Now, we all are experiencing a range of emotions, and these emotions are from positive to negative. We feel happy, we feel sad, we feel excited, we feel joyful. At the same time, we feel depressed, we feel dull, we feel stressed out. So these emotions are there, and it is a normal process. It is a normal thing for any human being to have positive as well as negative emotions. But these emotions are in response to the thing which is outside, the stimulus. And this stimulus can be anything. It can be behavior of any person, it can be any circumstance outside, it can be loss of your dear one, or it can be loss of your friendship with your good friend. It can be anything. Your teacher has scolded you, your parents have scolded you, anything. But if you are reacting, that is bad thing. We have to analyze, we have to understand, and then we have to respond to the situation. Our emotions, we are expressing it, but this expression of emotion should be there. It is a good thing, because if we are not expressing our emotions, they will pent up inside our body, and they will result in physical ailments. We will feel heart, chest pain, we will feel muscle pain, we will have headaches, and we will not feel like doing anything, fatigue. So all these are consequences of pent up emotions which we are not expressing. So emotions have to be expressed. We have to express, and it's okay. It's absolutely normal to have positive as well as negative emotions. We can, at times we can feel sad, at times we can feel depressed, at times we can feel frustrated, at times we can feel angry, at times we can feel joyful, at times we can feel excited, very happy. So these are all very normal things which happens. Now these emotions, which are the result of anything outside, is the first reason is our expectation from ourselves. See, we all are unique, we all have our capabilities and limitations as well. We should understand our capabilities. There is a threshold for everyone. Everyone is unique. Everyone can't do anything, all things. We are good in certain things, we may not be able to do other things. So, first of all, we have to accept that there are limitations, there are capabilities, and we should not stretch ourselves beyond our capabilities. So at times we are expecting too much which is not realistic. We want to be perfect in everything. We want to get 99.9 or 100% marks in all subjects. So these are unrealistic goals which we are setting for ourselves. And these if not achieved, result in depression, result in stress. And this expectation of ours with ourselves is all the more reinforced by the expectations of our parents, by the expectations of our teachers, because they also want us to excel, want you to excel in every field. They also want you to do good in every subject, in every field, whatever the competition is there, they want you to come first always. So these expectations, they put you under stress. Now, it's not bad to have expectations. You have to set your targets, you have to set your goals, and you have to strive harder, hard and harder to achieve those goals. But at the same time, you should learn that in the process of doing that, you should not compromise on your health. You should not compromise on your emotions, because when emotions are negative, emotions can be positive, can be negative, but when emotions are negative, there are bitter consequences of it. Suppose, let's take you to any circumstance. First is, your friend has not spoken to you, or you have some argument with your friend. Now, this may end up in a big fight. You may lose that friend. You may not speak to him for lifelong, or you can sit and discuss with him, and you can find out what is wrong, what went wrong. So there are positive ways as well as negative ways. So for that, first of all, we have to understand that what is my emotion. First of all, you have to be aware that what emotion you are having just now. You should be aware, and you should be strong enough to understand and accept that yes, I'm angry at this moment, I'm depressed at that moment, I'm sad at this moment, I'm not in a good mood in this moment, I'm very happy in this moment. So you have to understand, you have to be aware that you are having this emotion right now. Now, once you have understood it, you can manage it. Now, how you can manage is you have to start analyzing. But at that time, when you are very angry, when you are very sad, when you are very depressed, you are stressed out, then it is not possible to manage. So we have to practice it when the circumstances are normal, when the situation is not in front of you. And that can be done by self talk. Speak to yourself every day and every morning. Tell yourself, take virtually go to the situation when you reacted very badly and it had bitter consequences, and put yourself, because with our mind power we can go anywhere, virtually we can go anywhere. So go back to that situation and analyze. Oh, I shouted at him, I spoke very badly with him, I insulted him, that's why this is the consequence, and why I did that. Now at the same time, put a positive response and see how, what would have been the consequences if the response was positive, if you would have decided to speak or have a debate or have a discussion, have a polite request that, see, it was my mistake and next time I'm going to behave more responsibly. So when you are doing this, when you are virtually exercising this in front of you, what went wrong and how you reacted, and if what would have happened if you would have not reacted that way, this will help you to analyze and understand the situation. At times we take it like the fault of the other person. The situation is outside, that is stimulus, and how you are reacting to the stimulus is your response, and that response should be very responses should be with given responsibility. This is the difference between reaction and responsibility. You are responding to someone, you are responding to certain circumstances by responsibility. And when you are reacting, it is in haste, it is without analyzing, without understanding. See, what we are and what we feel, there are two major factors. One is our genetic factor, what genes we are carrying, and second is environment. What is our environment? Everybody is surviving in a different environment. Everybody is having different family cultures. So everybody is behaving differently. But you should remember that your behavior is your responsibility, and you can change your behavior with practice. You can manage your emotions with practice. You can talk to yourself. You can decide how to respond to these circumstances. Sometimes what happened, your teacher has scolded you, I've scolded you, and you get disturbed the whole day. You keep on thinking and murmuring in your mind and creating the thoughts, oh, ma'am has scolded me. I'm not a good student. Why she has scolded me? It was not my fault. This, that, and all blah, 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 blah is going on in your mind the whole day, and you are disturbed. And what is the result? In that disturbance, you are not able to focus on your studies. In that disturbance, you are not able to concentrate on your priorities. So, whose loss is this? Yours. Ma'am must have forgotten. In few minutes, she must have forgotten that she has scolded. Your parents have scolded you. They see, everybody has a reason to do what they are doing. No one is doing anything thinking that it is wrong. Everybody is doing what they are doing thinking that it is the right way of doing it. No one is doing it thinking that it is wrong and I'm doing a wrong thing. No, because everybody's perception is different. Everybody's thinking is different. That's why, if you should be strong enough to manage your emotions, you should understand that it is the other person's momentary response, it is the other person's momentary reaction to which you are getting disturbed. Maybe he or she has not noticed it at all. Like, some at times we go to a meeting and we say, oh, he has not wished me, and we get disturbed. Oh, that person has not passed the smile. Oh, that person has not spoken to me, and we get disturbed. But maybe that person has not noticed you, or maybe that person is mentally or in thoughts is busy to notice you, and that's why the reason can be any. There was a fight 12, 15 years ago, but still we are carrying that in our mind. That, what is that? We are disturbing our mind, we are getting disturbed, but that thing had happened 15 years ago, and the person who has done it must have forgotten it, but you are churning and churning those thoughts continuously in your mind and getting yourself disturbed. So that is not the way. Now, how to be how to give positive response? To give the positive response, first of all, we should be aware that this is my emotion and I can learn to give a positive response. I can learn. We all can learn to give a positive response to a circumstance. It's not that every time we have to give negative. We have to express our emotions, we have to give positive response, so that we should not be facing the bitter consequences of any conflict. So for that, first of all, we have to understand that everybody is human being, and everybody is having their uh, positive things and their negative things. It's not that everybody is always in good emotions. If anybody is scolding you, if anybody is shouting at you, if anybody is insulting you, if anybody is angry with you, that is because of their thoughts, that is because that is their problem. So what they are expressing, you should not be succumbing to their emotions. You should be expressing positive responses, you should be giving the positive responses to your this thing. And in this you should not be comparing. Like suppose there is a situation, take one situation that any student, he has um, blamed you for anything, and he has told a teacher, very strict teacher, that you have done something wrong. Now what will you do? You have not done anything wrong, but what will you do? One way of responding is that I will also tell other teacher that he is doing this. Second thing is, you can go and start fight with him. Third thing, you can go and tell your parents that he has done this. Fourth thing, you can go to the principal and say, sir, ma'am, I have not done this, but still he is blaming me. So all these things are there. But he has said this, that is his problem. If you have not done anything wrong, rest assured that you are having positive emotions. Have positive emotions. Have that feeling in you that yes, he has said this thing. Maybe he is feeling something. You should be aware about the inner sources, your inner resources, that how I'm feeling and why I'm feeling this. So all this can be done with a little bit of practice. It's not difficult at all. Only thing is that you have to sit with yourself every day for some time. You have to talk with yourself. You have to analyze all the situations, and if you have reacted in past, no problem. Now you can learn to respond responsibly in future situations, similar situations when they come. Because negative emotions, they give very bad, they have very bad consequences, and they only aggravate the situation. You are the loser in these things. If overall, if you see in a bigger picture, as a whole picture, one incident is one small compartment of the whole picture. So don't spoil the whole picture by that one compartment. Make it neat and clean, make it presentable, make it good for you. Your behavior is you your behavior is your reflection. You How you behave. Actual education is how you behave. What you read, what you write, what percentage you get, this all is literacy. This all is educate. But if you are educated, your behavior tells others that yes, he is an educated person. He behaves so nicely with everyone. He is so kind to others. He is so loveful. He is so empathetic to others. So these are the qualities which we have to start nurturing in ourselves by thinking, by accepting that yes, I am having this emotion, and there is no harm in doing that. You should accept that I am at this moment, I am angry. Then why am I angry? This is the reason. Don't blame others, because others are not the reason. It depends on how strong you are, how are your thoughts. It depends how you are reacting. Because in the same situation, different people behave differently. Why? Because they all are thinking differently. They all have different emotions. So if you are feeling angry, accept it. If you are feeling depressed, accept it. If you are feeling stressed, accept it. Find out the probable causes and start writing them. These can be the, because as you must have heard that अगर गुस्सा आ रहा है तो 10 तक गिनती गिनो या ठंडा पानी पियो. Why people say this? Because the more you delay the negative emotions, they themselves will go away. So you have to learn that. Don't react to the situations immediately in haste. Just give them some time. So write down why am I feeling so agitated? What happened? She did that, he did that. It's okay, it's their choice. We have no control on others' behavior. How they are behaving, it's not in our control. But how we are behaving is in our control. We have to learn how to control our behavior. We have to learn that. And this is the art of managing emotions. First of all, you have to understand that everybody is unique. People will not behave as you want them to behave. People will not talk what you want them to talk. They are different. Their thoughts are different. But you at the same time should have the capability to understand that yes, this person is feeling low. That's why he or she is speaking like that. It has got nothing to do with my well-being or with my success or with my competition. My competition is with myself only. I can improve myself, and for that I'm striving for. So this understanding should be there, and when this understanding is there, the you will manage. You will not react in haste. You will not spoil the situation. You will be always appreciated for your behavior everywhere. And if you think that your emotions are difficult to manage, or you are having emotions which are you are not able to cope up with, then accept that also. They and seek advice. You can seek advice. There are professional counselors. We can go to them. We can speak to them, and we can learn how to cope up with our negative emotions. It's as simple as that. But we have made these things so complicated, and these things have resulted in many things which change the scenario, which make your picture of life very dirty and ugly. Why to do that? Make the picture of your life beautiful, to be appreciated by all. Make it very beautiful. Don't just concentrate on a small compartment. If anything has done wrong with you, if anything has insulted you, if anything is not appreciating you, or if you are having any competition, inter-house competition, inter-school competition, inter-college competition, be calm and cool. Give your 100%. Be at your best. And first, most important thing is, on this journey, be happy. Because if we are happy during the journey, the destination would be happier. The destination is going to be a successful one. Thank you so much, and please learn to manage your emotions.